first question people usually ask when it comes to legalization or medical. What about the children? Exactly. So that the first thing I wanted to address was, what about the children? Everyone's so worried about legalization movement. They're worried about the medical part of it. When kids can go to their parents' medicine cabinets, open them up, and get out, painkillers, barbiturates, anything that they want if it's not locked up properly, which is far more dangerous than cannabis. When children are caught with cannabis, they lose college scholarships, they lose the ability to apply for federal aid because they have to check that box, and a lot of times the parents have to spend the college savings to get the lawyer to go through court. There are written records dating back to 3000 BCE, including the use of cannabis for treating female health issues such as migraine, which is one thing that I get, nausea and vomiting of pregnancy, augmenting labor, hemorrhage, heavy menses, uterine pain and contractions, sore breasts, to enhance milk flow, even gonorrhea, urinary tract infections, easing painful menstrual cramps, assisting with long labors, and for what was called melancholia, or what they think we know as PMS. So in pregnancy, a lot of people judge prenatal exposure based on alcohol and tobacco, and we know that there's no real correlation. It only makes sense to allow women to work with cannabis in their health routines. And we also always look at alcohol prohibition and its parallel with marijuana prohibition, marijuana and hemp prohibition. The Women's Organization for National Prohibition Reform was founded in 1929 by Pauline Sabin, who had earlier been a staunch supporter of prohibition. And she believes that, or they believe that it's not only ineffective, but actually counterproductive to causing very serious problems. The power influence of the WONPR was especially irritating to DRYs because women are typically seen as supporters of prohibition. Sabin basically heard the women's temperance movement speaking and just outright saying, "We speak for all women," and she thought, well, this lady doesn't speak for me, and I feel the same way. I speak for myself, and you speak for yourselves as women. We're all independent. We have our own views. We have our own backgrounds. This is why we do this. Not one group is going to be able to speak for all women. During alcohol prohibition, women were so organized and so passionate in their efforts that when the WONPR was formed, 4 years after that, alcohol prohibition was repealed federally. So I believe women can be a strong driving force. The rate of female imprisonment has increased by nearly 800%, and it's still rising. 3/4 of those women are in there for nonviolent drug offenses. Places you can find information on women and weed: NORML Women's Alliance, Moms for Marijuana, there's Parents for Pot, and then the Women's Organization for National National Prohibition Reform. And men, talk to women in your family about it. Talk to women in your life about it. Women, host a house party. Have women come over for a discussion. Watch a video. Have coffee. Have some little snacks. We've really got to get together on this. Women tend to be underrepresented in this activism movement, so we've really got to get moving forward and follow Sabin's great examples. Thank you very much.